Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be doing a recap for the movie Free Guy. Before getting into our video, subscribe to our channel to avoid missing updates. Spoiler alert. The film starts when Free City, a video game developed by Tsunami Games. Players can participate in action-packed missions such as espionage or bank robberies to earn money and level up their characters. Because real players control them, the characters with sunglasses are the most powerful in the game. Guy, an NPC in the game, is programmed to be a bank teller and has no idea that his reality is a video game. He works and spends most of his time with his best friend Buddy, who is employed as a bank security guard. Molotov Girl, a sunglasses character, is arranging a deal with another player for the coordinates of a safe house where a film containing top-secret information is kept. Guy and Buddy go past her unexpectedly on their way home. Guy is taken aback when she sings the tune he claims his dream girl will enjoy. He remarks on the song, which surprises the girl because she's used to hearing the NPC's lines. Guy begins to break from his training and follows. The Molotov Girl, unfortunately, he's hit by a train, forcing him to return to his home and resume his daily chores. When Guy returns to work, the robbing happens, but Guy takes a different approach and attempts to steal the sunglasses from a robber, even as the player in the real world tries to knock Guy down. Guy then steals the sunglasses and exits the bank. When he puts them on, he notices that different parts of the game are highlighted to show what they're for. He also discovers that he can pick up health boxes to repair himself and continues exploring the world through fresh eyes. The other NPCs look suspicious when Guy tries to change things, such as his regular coffee order. Outside of Free City, the company behind it learns of Guy's exploits, mistaking him for a hacker who exploited an NPC's skin to take down other gamers. Keys and Mouser are two characters. Two employees enter the game as a stripper officer and a pink rabbit to confront Guy. Guy is found and killed by Keys and Mouser, who believe they've eliminated the hacker for good. An interview with Keys and Millie is shown, as they're creators of the Free City game before the current boss Antoine stole their code and turned it into his own. Millie plays a visit to Keys to obtain evidence of Antoine's misdeeds, knowing that proof of their code is concealed in a safe house within the game, which she's attempting to penetrate while playing as Molotov Girl. After Guy's first break-in attempt fails, she advises him to level up, assuming he's a new player. Guy quickly advances through the game by benevolently completing missions, distinguishing himself from other players, and becoming known as Blue Shirt Guy worldwide. Guy attempts to persuade Buddy to join him after stealing another pair of sunglasses, but Buddy believes it's risky. When Antoine hears about Guy, he tells his colleagues that he wants to keep him because of his popularity. Antoine wants Free City 2 out in 2 days, although it isn't entirely coded and is still glitchy. He makes matters worse by telling Keys that the game isn't backward compatible with the previous game, meaning that most of the characters won't return for the sequel. Guy reaches a high enough level to enter the safe house while Millie tries to gain access. Guy crashes through on a motorcycle just as she's about to be killed and assists her in fighting off the criminals before fleeing on a hang glider. Guy and the Molotov Girl hang out, and Guy guesses the Molotov Girl's favorite ice cream flavor, bubblegum ice cream. They kiss before Millie disconnects from the game. They finally notice that the codes of the NPCs in the Free City are weird. A hacker does not control Guy, he explains to Millie. Instead, he's the first live AI capable of choosing his destiny. This proves that Antoine has stolen their code and incorporated it into the Free City. Key also informs Millie that when Free City 2 is released, the current universe of Free City will be destroyed. Guy breaks off the relationship after Millie reveals the truth about his situation, telling her that he loves her. However, after discussing the situation with Buddy, Guy realizes that the relationship was more than just love and regains full sentience. Guy returns to Millie and offers to assist. Guy and Buddy break into the stash again, and the owner recognizes Guy and hands over the proof. Guy's continuous popularity jeopardizes the release of Free City 2. Antoine is angry, believing that Guy's inclusion in the game would hinder sales of Free City 2. Mouser proposes rebooting the system to restore Guy to his original state. Guy and Millie gain access to the file in the game, revealing an island that indicates Antoine stole their code. Guy claims to have seen this island but has no recollection of it. Before he can tell Millie where he saw it, the game is successfully relaunched. Millie can re-enter the game after the reboot, but Guy has lost track of who she is because he was reverted to his default settings. She approaches Keys for assistance and he informs her that Guy was made to be on the lookout for his ideal girl, and all he needs is anything to help him activate the code. The Molotov girl decides to kiss Guy, which triggers Guy's memories, including the island's location. It turns out that the picture of it is reflected in his apartment's blinds. As a result, Keyes deduces that the island is just hidden beyond the horizon of the metropolis. Guy and Millie then collect all of the game's NPCs and informs them that an island across the city allows them to move and act as they like rather than what they're programmed to do. The speech motivates all NPCs and they begin to move independently. The gamers are befuddled now that all of the NPCs have vanished. The recording of Guy and Millie taking the secret file at the safe house is shown to Antoine by Mouser. When Antoine finds Millie is involved, he commands Mouser to murder them and remove them from the game. As Guy and Millie are being driven out of the city, Mouser uses his authority as a game developer to destroy them. With the help of Keyes, a ramp appears out of nowhere and they can flee. Keyes is apprehended and sacked from the firm when they get to the beach. Before leaving Antoine's chamber, Keyes offers his final assistance to the two. He builds them a bridge so they can safely cross the water. On the other hand, Antoine instructs Mouser to reboot the game, removing Molotov Girl and all other players from the game. However, Keyes surreptitiously broadcasts Guy to all the Free City players, allowing them to see him despite being disconnected from the game. Antoine also orders his subordinates to deploy Dude, a larger, stronger, but dumber version of Guy that isn't fully programmed but is Antoine's final weapon in his fight against Guy. Buddy arrives to assist Guy, who is tossed around by Dude, but they cannot stop him. Guy puts on sunglasses and conjures up Captain America's shield, surprising Chris Evans in a cafe, as well as a Hulk fist and a lightsaber. Dude, on the other hand, nearly overpowers Guy until he puts the glasses on him, and Dude views the world through Guy's eyes. At this point, Guy and Buddy begin rushing for the island. Antoine begins to lose, but he brings Mouser to the server room where he plots to clean the Free City game. Antoine begins smashing everything with an axe, causing the city environment to be deleted after Mouser stops supporting him owing to his commitment to Keyes. But Buddy doesn't make it very far before he gets removed, but he tells Guy that he has had the best day of his life owing to him. Guy sprints fast enough to break through the barrier and reach the island, which is then disclosed to the NPCs and players. Millie makes it to the nearly wrecked server room where she strikes a deal with Antoine to give her the game's codes in exchange for him keeping the Free City name for sequels and spin-offs. Soon after, Free City 2 is released for reviews and Antoine begins to be scrutinized at work and in the media. Millie, Keyes, and Mouser create Free Life, which transports all NPCs from the Free City to the new location. Millie then watches a video of Keyes saying Guy's character will constantly fall in love with Molotov Girl since the algorithm was designed based on Keyes' feelings for Millie. When she realizes this, she approaches Keyes and kisses him. Guy and Dude finally become friends in the game, and Buddy is unexpectedly brought back to life in the game, and the two reunite. That's where the film ends. That's all we've got for today, guys. Don't hesitate to like the video and leave a comment telling us how much you enjoyed this movie. We'll see you in the following video. Till then, goodbye.